Spaghetti noodle soup. All right. Perfect deck name doesn't exist. Help me choose. I really like treacherous. What's her face? Escal. Never using that portrait again. I think this is my worst warlock portrait. I'm gonna disgust my opponent with it. That's my. Let's go. My opponent is not going to be able to play against me. Not with this. Not with this portrait. Do I keep Kobold Librarian? Because I can play it on one. Probably not. Excuse me. We have Elise chat. Chat, we can brand into Elise for 2 locations. Demon Hunter streams 24/7 and getting you at the end like every single time feels strong, man. Good times, best times. How are there 2 number 1s? I think you stole it from the first one. I don't know how it works. I don't know, like I'm just discovering that there's numbers on YouTube today. All right. Chat, this deck is a pile. There's cards in here. There's cards. They may or may not do anything. Your queen welcomes you. Yeah. All right, time to make 2 of these things. Is this like, by the way, chat, before those, some of you might not know that once upon a time, Bran was a pretty modest value card. Like, it was good, but you know, back in its day, it was like, you know, fine. So this was like the best thing you could do with Bran was pair it with Kazakis and get turbo value. Back when it first came out, that was like, you felt so good about it. Sure. I don't know that we're gonna get a chance to play either of those, but we'll see. It wasn't until like they brought it back to core later that it had things like Astalor to go with to do nutty stuff, but you know, this is the olden times brand value. That's what we used to do. I don't know, I kind of want to play this, but I think I should have played that. That'll work. When the world needed him most, he moved to Michigan. He has returned, it's true. I finally got 1k DK wins last month. I hit 500 like a month after release, then stopped playing, so I had to get it done. Nice. Also managed to get legend with even DK at 80% win rate. That's how bad my MMR was. Nice. What do I think of cute Questlock? I think it's cute, whatever it is. Alright, my opponent has successfully done what they've done. So there's that. I don't like it when they have Bran on 6. How good is not extra large Reno Warrior, by the way? Is that like a thing that's solid? Are people into it? Is that good? Like, you find Bran more often. Is that the idea? Do I live on the palm of Michigan or the thumb side? I live right here. Ooh. Ooh, everything's going so swimmingly, chat. Alright, that's fine. Ooh. This is a big Mutanus. The big Mutanus. I hope that I get to... Oh! Alright, one way or another, we're playing 2 Ticketus. Look at this. Hopefully we get to play the Ticketus with the brand still out, because that'd be just dandy. That'd be just dandy, wouldn't it, chat? How dare you? Teehee. Goodbye, timeline accelerator. Hello, Ticketus. Nice. The second one wasn't as exciting. Zeph will give me Shield Slam here, right? Neat. Ooh, and I like that. I like that quite a bit. There will be no killing of my brand until I've played the other Ticketus. Alright, chat? Ah, too bad. But you know what they say. Here comes another one. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much, right? Unless brand. Oh, brand got. Never mind. I'm stupid. Dumby, stupid idiot MartianBuu strikes again. At least I'm destroying their agonies for them. You know what I mean? Oh, got their Astalor and their Zephies. All right. Things appear to be looking something. Sure, right? Like, cause they're already at a little bit fatigue. Well, at least they will be. Okay, like 2 of these are still agonies, right? Or no? I only got rid of 1. I think. I'm more of a hot dog or a burger person. Burger. But it's kind of in the same way that I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. I really like them both. It's just, you know, I like one decisively more. You think you saw 2 being ticketed? It might have been. I don't know. As long as we get 1, they're close to actual fatigue anyway, so it's not like stuff. This is lethal. That's what you get for showing up to a bungus fight with a big old piece of cheese. That's my new catchphrase. Yeah, somebody did the math and like, I forget how much it is, but it's like, you know, 40 minutes. Like if you play like 2 hours a day and over the month, you've wasted like 40 minutes staring at the King Crush end screen, something stupid like that. I need to relook at what that math was, because it like I looked at it, I was like, that can't be right, and then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, oh wait, that's really stupid. Would I recommend this over Call to Arms in the Brawlocene? I would recommend this to people in the Brawlocene if you like don't care about getting your value literally at all. If you are not interested in winning the video game, then I recommend this deck to you. Please do it. Take it to the Brawl. If you care more about your opponent winning than you winning, this is the deck you want to play in the Heroic Brawl. Shaken or stirred? I'll show you who's shaken and stirred. Should I give them their 5-cost spell? Oh, they're gonna Thaddeus me. So annoying. I don't want it. Do your worst, N-Star. Do your worst. I used to run my 8 mana spell on my Reno Priest to beat the mage deck. You can do that. You can do that if you like. It's true. Let me play it. Give me the Shudder or the Ticketus. Poop. Well, it's time to get Thaddeus, chat. Do it. Do you have this in a bigger size? Maybe they die to draw order? Hopefully. Hopefully. Highlander Shaman have a best shot in the brawl. NZT, are you in my Discord? If you are, then please put whatever Highlander Shaman list you recommend into my deck review section, so that I can gaze upon its glory and possibly play it in the brawl myself. Bo 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 bo. Okay. Oh, I can't play this. Like, I can't play that and also Theotar. This kills me. Well, I mean, they can't play all those things at once, right? We just do this now. And then... Zabba-dooba-dabba! They die because they're playing the worst deck ever. Well, it's actually been long enough that I don't remember. What's the right wing condition for this? What are you supposed to play? What was it they were playing? It was Mechathune, right? You like Tog plus Boom Boss? All right, I don't want to. No. This was Reno Warrior, right? I was about to concede if it was Thaddeus Warrior. I just didn't even want to waste my time. Sure. Not that one. Ah, I see you're a guest. My least favorite part about Renathal is the fact that I have to hear his voice line at the beginning of every game. What's up, Blue? Glad you're back. Hey, hi, Cheshire. How you doing? Did you unfollow the channel while I was away? It's really funny. How often do you guys do that? Like, unfollow a channel with intent to refollow later? I know some people have done that. Sounds like a lot of hassle to me. I've never followed and unfollowed a channel unless I never intend to come back. Like, I'm bored of whatever it is or something. You took a 2.5 year break from Hearthstone. How was it? Chat, how can I convert all of you into Pokemon fans so that I can play Pokemon instead of Hearthstone? What do I need to do? What do I need to do so I can start working on that? You intended not to come back, but Ryan sucks you back in. Weird. This, I guess. Invigorating gameplay so far, I think. Probably convince the Pokemon community to make a functional card game instead of PTCGL. Yeah, maybe. Need to show your Pokeballs on stream? Oh no. I unfollowed Regis Kilbin after he started snapping and couldn't find a single fun card with a new set that was coming. Oh, that's like you intended not to come back though, right? You quit the game and only play Lorcana now. Can definitely recommend. I do like Lorcana. I actually went to a lot of Lorcana events right after I got here because Pokemon was on downtime. So like I think Worlds is this weekend, right? Yeah, I think so. Like in a week. And during that time period, there's less random events. So like I had a bunch of time to kill before I started my job, like before I found a job and before I started the job. So like I wanted to go to a bunch of Pokemon tournaments, but there weren't any. So I went, it just so happened that Lorcana had set championships going on. So I went to like 4 Lorcana events. There was one I really wanted to go to, but my work started like on that day. So I didn't go to that one either. Like that Lorcana event, like that was the one I wanted to go to the most, but couldn't. Anyways, nice. So I went to all of the ones except for the one I wanted to go to the most. Unlucky, but yeah, I had fun playing Lorcana. I don't know when I'm gonna play Lorcana again, because like so I took a lead position because it was guaranteed full-time work, and also it pays more because it's a lead position. But in order to get the lead position, you have to have complete availability. So no weekends for me most of the time, it looks like. Well, at least they're not going to gain 125 armor. So when I do happen to have a weekend, really? Come on. Ugh. When I do happen to have a weekend off, I'm unlikely to use that on a Lorcana tournament if I can go to a Pokemon one instead. Well, chat, I was kind of, I had a lot riding on this Ticketus. I really like Pokemon trading card game, and I have some decks that I really enjoy playing, but the current way to play it online is agonizing. I wouldn't go as far to say agonizing. It's like, it's fine. And by fine, I mean, I don't know, it's okay. But it is much worse than its predecessor, in my opinion. Hopefully it'll get better, I don't know. But yes, I agree, Pokemon Trading Card Game Live has many flaws. Hearthstone has many flaws now, though, frankly. The cosmetics are just atrociously overpriced now. The game is constantly buggy. The balance is the balance policy is disgusting. I don't like Hearthstone. I think isn't better enough of a game to where I would say like the difference between Hearthstone and Pokemon Trading Card Game is the client. I can't sign up for that take, but okay. You worried me there. No, you don't get to play Sargeras. Hopefully I can get that out of their hand. Goodbye, Kobold Librarian. Nice. All right. ETC2, not bad. Michigan has a strong MTG community, does it not? Especially with legacy formats. I am not sure. I'm kind of counting on it though, because I need to find, like, if all I have is the occasional, because I'm probably going to be working the 12 to 8:30 shifts. Like, my understanding is that's the shift that I'm going to be filling most of the time. So if all I can really count on is the occasional evening to play cards, then that's probably going to have to be Commander Night most of the time. Hoping that's good. How did your set champs go? I made top 8 once. I did win a tournament, but it wasn't a set champ. There was like, they called it a box tournament, and everyone signed up and they had a box as prizing, and I got first in that, and so I got 2/3 of a box because the 1/3 went to second place, so I won that. But
I remember this place well.
yeah, should I go for the 10 cost one? It doesn't matter enough, right? I'll just get this 5 because I can play it now. How useful has the lease been so far? Not really. How about putting Razadier? What is Razadier? Oh, is that the discard one? Is that the 4 mana 7/7 that I was like dunking on earlier? I think it's terrible. Have you made a funny Rogos deck yet? He seems like a very marshy commander.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
Artifacts you control are foods in addition to their other types and have 2 mana, sacrifice to gain 3 life. Sacrifice food, deals 3 damage to each opponent. At the beginning of your each end step, if you gain life this turn, untap Rogos. Why does this seem like a marshy commander? I do like his face. Getting Chungless Warlock footage has been brutal. We've had some close long games. It's true. It's true. It's true. Do I want to play anything that's in my hand right now? Because Funny Lobster Guy. All right, you're very true. He is quite the Funny Lobster Guy. Should I get the Charge Mixologist? I think I get this thing, right? Ugh. I recently went to play in a Lorcana International Tournament in Madrid and matched up against the world champion. How'd it go? Did you win? We keep having KJ being the correct play and we keep losing games because of it. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Actually doesn't matter, does it? So we can just do this, that.
Creature faces a choice. Serve another.
I was worried there for a second. Alright. Shuffle, Dark Gift made the KJ immune to Mutanus, it's true. I lost horribly on stream as my first match of the day. Ah, brutal. Hey, there's Bran. There's Bran, chat. Alright, we need to check if this is yellow every turn, and if it is, we play it, no matter what our life total is.
Foolish mongoose.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Nope. I don't think so. No chance. Oh, we got their Astlor somehow earlier, right?
And I will bring destruction.
Ooh, that's a lot of spaghetti. Thankfully, we have this. This is gonna be the yellow turn. Okay, no. Your two lowest cost cards, so I would lose this and this. Which I think is fine, right? Yep. I do say. I seem to be a 1-mana 1/3. Back to the bottom it goes.
Nobody saw anything.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Alright. We're never even gonna see those, right? Like, they get turned into spaghetti before we draw, I think. Hey, Zetter. Haha! Another excellent Marshy win. Alright, example number 1 versus... Which of my thumbnail styles do you like better? Which one's the winner? Thoughts, chat? It's 2 for the left. Like, should I go back to this one? Is that better? Holy Rhino like Doom better. Hey, spicy hot dog. Right is more aesthetically pleasing, but left makes me more excited to click. It probably doesn't matter, it's true. Left was more work, which is why I don't like it as much. They're both pretty easy thumbnail styles, but when you have to do a thumbnail literally every day, shaving off 10 minutes goes a long way. This might clear everything. Cool beans, yo. This is gonna be a game of all time, by the way. It's gonna be one of the games I've ever played. Ow. Right. I feel like Zephyrus, Wing Welding, and Cataclysm is a good hand against Discard Warlock. Your beard is looking really nice. Thank you, Jasper.
You are not the boss of me.
You think they died? Fingers crossed. What up, Guapo? You got here just in time. I'm so sorry. Hey, I think I just got the text from Renee that she's coming over. Ba-ba-bum. You glad you're here for some of it? Word. Word. I'm gonna do this. Your new cam in the corner is huge. Is that good or bad to you? Should I make it smaller? It is huge.
No, don't. It's still good.
The time has come to dethrone our former master. Your wish is my suggestion.
It blocks the history bar, so you want it to be smaller. Yeah, so right now I'm using my original streaming camera, and it didn't play nice with the circle cam, which is why it's a square. But when I find my new camera is somewhere in this house, somewhere in one of the boxes, when that turns up, I will switch to the new camera, and then I can reinstate the circle cam. 1 mana, minus 10 damage. Yeah, that was Zeph did some work there. That much we know.
His reign ends now.
I feel like I have to rip this Cataclysm. How much damage do they have left? We've seen 2 Soul Fires. We've seen all the Soul Barrages. There's still a Fist of Jaraxxus. That's gotta be most of it, right? Next turn, we can draw and play the, no, we can't. Yeah, we can, right? Yeah, we can draw and play the, what's in here? The, Zilliax. And that's just Jover, I think. Is there like a Sargeras in there? That would be hilarious if they just kind of had a Sargeras for these situations. Oh. Interesting. Is that good? An EDC in a dream, right? Wow.
I remember this place well.
You missed 3 monotone tampering. That was so fun. It's a card of all time. It's true.